Alright lads and lassies, welcome back to the channel that brings ye everything Rangers every day. No filter, nigh fluff, just straight talk about the team we all love. Let's get into it cause there's a lot brewing at Ibrox and today we've got to talk wingers. Those wide lads that get the fans on their feet and defenders on their knees. Now if ye watched the 12 draw against Club Brugge you'll ken exactly who stole the spotlight. Finlay Curtis, that lad I tell ye stepped up big time. A cracker of a goal taken like a veteran, calm as ye like. It came via magic pass by Nadim Barami, who might just be finding his rhythm again under the right guidance. Could Barami be getting a wee second wind in his Rangers career? Possibly aye. But the real story is Curtis. That was nae fluke. That was talent, that was confidence. And that was a sign someone ready to make his mark. On the podcast last night I said it, and I'll say it again, Curtis needs to be getting more minutes, more chances. Let the boy play cause he's shown already he's no scared the big stage. But looking beyond just him, let's talk honestly about where Rangers stand on the wings right now. And let me tell ye, it's nigh great if we set Curtis aside just for a moment. Dangerous I can, but bear me, we're looking pretty thin out wide. Ever since Václav Zirny left we've been struggling for proper natural wide men. Rabbi Matondo, most folk would drive him to the airport themselves. Ross McCausland, same story. Kieran Daw, well useful squad player maybe, but again fans didn't exactly dream about him tearing doon the wing. Oscar Cortez, now there's a lad potential nigh doot. If he can stay fit, big if, he could light up the league. But potential's no enough when the games are coming thick and fast. And ye need results now. The truth is Rangers can't afford to be playing midfielders out wide, or shoehorning square pegs into round holes like we did under Felipe Clement and Barry Ferguson. That sort of tactical madness disney work. Ye need specialists in these positions, lads who live on the touchline, who know how to beat a man, how to whip a ball in, or cut inside and rattle the bar. Right now we didn't have enough of those, and here's the thing, the media they love it. Every other day it's Rangers to sign this guy or that winger is heading to Ibrox. Clickbait central, they ken the fan base is huge and hungry and they cash in on that, but let's separate the noise from the facts. Russell Martin has said plain as day there will be new faces coming in. He made it clear that the team that lines up against Panathinaikos will no be the same as the one that drew against Brugge, so reinforcements are coming. That's not just rumor, that's from the gaffer's mouth. Center backs are a priority, nice surprise after the mess we saw in defense. But wingers just as crucial, ye need width especially when teams park the bus against us. The squad needs fresh legs out wide, lads that can change the game burst pace or a bit trickery. Now let's talk about names. The media says we could sign up to 3 wingers. I'll be honest, 3 sounds a bit mad, especially Curtis coming through. To maybe, but 3 feels unlikely. One of the biggest names floating around is Yisrael Raksaki, or Yisron Raksaki depending on who ye ask. Hard to get the pronunciation right, but easy to see why folk are excited. He's a Crystal Palace player, spent last season on loan at Sheffield United, and by all accounts he's got serious ability. He's 20, born in London, got English and Ghanaian roots, and stands just shy of 6 feet. His main position is right wing, but he's versatile, can play on the left through the middle. Even behind the striker, one of those inverted winger types cuts in on his stronger foot. If ye remember Zirny you'll ken the type. Raksaki could be a straight-up replacement, bringing that same danger from the flank. Stats-wise he's no slouch. Last season at Sheffield United 36 games. 7 goals to assists. Not world-beating but solid. Before that at Charlton he lit it up. 49 appearances, 15 goals, 9 assists. That's real production, real end product. He's played in the English Premier League, he's been through the Chelsea youth system, he's done the rounds. And Palace reportedly are willing to sell. But here's the catch, and it's a big yin. Palace want 10 million quid. 10 million. Now ye might be thinking that's just the going rate these days, and ye'd be right sort of. There's this thing they call the English tax. If a player's English, or part English even, clubs in the UK slap a premium on him. It's mad. Look at Alex Scott, moved from Bristol City to Bournemouth for 23 million. Jack Clark went to Ipswich for 19 million. These aren't superstars. They're just young homegrown lads, so 10 million for Raksaki, that's the ballpark. Whether we pay it is another question entirely. If ye ask me, that kind o' money's a huge gamble. What if he Disney settle in Glasgow? What if the Scottish game's the physical? What if he gets homesick or just Disney click a lotto? Unknowns, and if ye're spending that much you've got to be sure Otherwise, why no, just bring Zirny back, at least ye ken what you're getting wi him. Still, there's nae denying Raksaki's a talent. If we can work out a loan wi an option high buy, that might be the smart route. Let him prove himself here before committing big money. The other name that keeps popping up is Samuel Ballet. Now I can't believe that's his real middle name. Someone's having a laugh surely, but the lad himself is legit. 24 years old, plays primarily on the right, but like Raksaki, he's versatile. Can slot in up front or on the left as needed. Spent last season on loan at FC Zurich, scored 3, assisted 2 in 28 games. Not as flashy as Raksaki stats-wise, but the price much more reasonable. We're talking $2.5 tie. 3 million, that's right in our wheelhouse. Started his career at Young Boys, then moved High Winterthur, then Como and Zurich. Now back at Co, a club wi big ambitions in Italy. He's got experience in Switzerland and Serie B. He's played a lot of senior football. Right-footed right winger, so he gives ye a more traditional option out wide. Under contract until 2027, same as Raksaki. But the fee makes him a more realistic target. What's interesting is both these lads have contracts wi 2 years left. That's a trend we're seeing across the board. Clubs looking to sell before players enter the final year. It's smart business. And to be fair, it's something Rangers should be doing more of themselves. Sell high, buy smart, reinvest wisely. That's how you build a squad that competes and sustains. Now back to the wider picture. 3 wingers, I still think that's a stretch. Curtis has emerged, Cortez is still here. If we add 1 or 2 more, that should be enough. Matondo, time's up. McCausland may be alone. Dawell, jury's still out. But if the plan is to have for solid options for the wings, plus some flexibility by attacking mids or strikers who can drift wide then to signings, makes sense. We're expecting exits as well. Russell Martin's been clear. Folk are leaving as well as Komanen. The rebuild is in full swing. And wi the qualifiers loom in and the league starting soon, the clock's ticking. Deals need to get done sharpish. I'll say this though, Raksaki, Ballet, even that Brazilian lad Wesley Batati. All interesting profiles, different styles, different price points, but all capable of adding something we currently lack. I'd take any to the 3, truth be told. But if it came down to value, I'd probably lean toward Ballet and Curtis as our go-to options, wi Cortez in the mix, and 1 more addition as cover. So picking up where we left off, let's really dig into what this all means for Rangers in the bigger picture. Right, if we go ahead and land someone like Samuel Ballet, what sort of player are we really bringing in? He's no the flashiest name floating about in the rumor mill, and maybe that's why a lot of folk are underestimating him. But I'll tell ye this, he fits the model. The so-called player trading model the club's been banging on about for seasons now. Mid-20s, versatile, decent experience across a few leagues, and still room to grow and improve. That's exactly the kind of player profile Rangers need. To be targeting if we want to start building proper value in the squad again. And honestly, look at what we've been dealing wi on the wings the past couple seasons. A revolving door of inconsistent performers, injury-prone wide men, and guys that just haven't delivered on their hype. Matondo came in wi pace to burn, but not end product. McCausland's had his moments, but it's clear the coaching staff disney see him as a long-term starter. Dowell's been shifted about like a utility man, and that's no fair to him or the team. Then you've got Cortez, who might be the most naturally gifted winger we've had since Kent. But he's been cursed wi injuries, and can he seem to string 10 games together? It's all just been patchwork, and when you're trying to chase silverware on 3 or 4 fronts, that just isn't good enough. And listen, let's no kid ourselves. Finley Curtis might be the talk of the town now, and rightly so, but he's still a young lad. He needs time, guidance, and space to make mistakes without the weight of the world on his shoulders. If we throw him in every single match as our main threat on the flank, we're no helping him. We're setting him up to fail. We need to manage him properly, surround him wi experienced pros who can take some of the pressure, and let him develop at his own pace. That's why bringing in someone like Ballet makes sense, not just for depth but for balance. Now, let's talk numbers for a second. A lot of fans are looking at Ballet's stats from last season and going 3 goals to assists. That's no great, and on the surface it disney blow ye away. But stats didn't tell the whole story. Different league, different team, different style of play. He was playing in a Zurich side that was up and down, and he still managed to make a difference. Plus, he's got raw tools. Pace, power, a low center of gravity, and a real directness to his game that Rangers have been lacking. And if the price is right, say $2.5 million, then it's a low-risk move WI potential for a big return. Now compare that to the situation WI Raksaki. There's no denying the lad's got quality. He's slick creative, knows how to beat a man, and his stats fight Charlton are bonkers. 15 goals, 9 assists in one season, that's the kind of production any team would bite your hand off for, but 10 million, that's a serious investment. And let's be honest, Rangers aren't in a position to be dropping that kind of money without being 100% sure. We've made that mistake before. Remember Joey Barton, Carlos Pepa, big names, big wages, big letdowns. We can't afford another one. That's why the structure of the deal is so important. If Palace are open to a loan WI an option tie, buy, say 6 million fixed for million in bonuses, then maybe it becomes a smart move. We get a full season to evaluate him, see how he adapts to the Scottish game, and make a decision then. But if it's a straight up 10 million buy, then you've got to be sure he's walking in as your number one winger, no just another option. And there's another wee wrinkle here, the foreign interest. Clubs in England are sniffing about Raksaki, clubs in Holland too. And let's face it, if it comes down to wages and lifestyle, Glasgow's no always the top of the list. We love the place, but players think different. Premier League money, Amsterdam nightlife. It's a tough sell sometimes. That's why the club has to be smart, strategic, persuasive, sell the vision, the opportunity, the pathway. Show lads like Raksaki or Ballet that Coleman Thai Rangers is not just a career move. It's a legacy move. Now here's another point I consider, squad balance. If we do bring into wingers, where does that leave the current crop? Like I said, Matondo has to go. He's had chance after chance and delivered next to nothing. If someone puts in an offer, even a small one, ye take it. McCausland, maybe a loan to the championship would do him good. Get regular minutes, build his confidence. Dawell could maybe stay as a utility option, cover in midfield and wide positions when needed. But the real challenge is building a squad where every position has competition, real competition. And right now that's no the case out wide. And while we're on the subject of exits, let's no forget the gaffer's words. More than just new signings are coming, players are leaving. That's normal in a rebuild, and let's be honest, this team's needed a serious refresh. For a while now, too many passengers, too many comfort zone players who've been coasting. Russell Martin's clearly no afraid to make big calls. We've already seen some names shift out the door, and there'll be more to come. That's the only way we move forward, and it's no just about replacing bodies. It's about changing the profile of the squad. Younger, hungrier, more athletic, more dynamic. That's the direction we've got to go, and if we want to compete at the top level again. Guys like Raksaki and Ballet, they fit that mold. High ceiling, decent experience, resale value, build. Now develop, then cash in later if needed. That's how modern football works, and Rangers need to be part of that conversation. Look, I'll be honest, WIE, there's part of me that still dreams of seeing Zierny back in blue. He was the real deal, no doubt, but if that door's shut, we've got to look forward. And in Curtis, we might have something special. I'm no saying he's the finished article. Far from it, but he's got the hunger, the raw ability, and the confidence to make a real impact, and if we can build around him properly, give him the right support, the right system, the right mentorship, then who knows, he could be the next big breakout talent I come through Ibrox. But we can't rely on hope alone. That's why this transfer window is so important. It's no just about signing names. It's about signing the right names. Players who fit the style, fit the culture, and can hit the ground running. Because make no mistake, the pressure is on. The fans are restless. Celtic are no slowing down. Europe is looming. And if we want to be challenging on all fronts, we need to get this right. So Samuel Ballet, I'm in. Raksaki, I'm intrigued. Patati may be a bit far-fetched, but still interesting. Curtis definitely one to watch, but most important, Rangers need to act fast, act smart, and act bold, because this season isn't waiting for anyone. And here's one final thought for the day. No matter who we bring in, no matter how much we spend or save, the core principle remains the same. We need fighters. We need creators. We need lads who understand what it means to wear that shirt. It's no just a job, it's a privilege. And if these new wingers can grasp that, if they can feel the weight and the pride of Ibrox, every time they pull that jersey over their heads, then we'll be in a far better place than we've been in a long time. So that's it for me the now. Let me know in the comments who you'd prefer, Raksaki or Ballet, or maybe you're back in the club. Ty surprise us WI someone totally off the radar. Either way, buckle up, cause the transfer window's heating up and the next few weeks could define our whole season. Before we continue, make sure to subscribe to our channel and turn on notifications. To get all the exclusive news about Rangers FC, don't overlook any details about your beloved team. It's crucial for Rangers FC fans. Whispers have been swirling around the Scottish Premiership lately, and the latest buzz suggests that Carlos VELA, the Mexican forward known for his dazzling skill and eye for goal, could be on his way to Rangers. While nothing official has yet been confirmed, sources close to the club hint that talks might be underway, sparking excitement and curiosity among fans and pundits alike. VELA, who has made a name for himself across Europe and in Major League Soccer, would undoubtedly be a high-profile addition to Rangers' attacking lineup. Known for his technical ability, creativity, and composure in front of goal, the striker's potential arrival could inject fresh energy into a squad eager to reclaim domestic dominance and make a serious impact in European competitions. The thought of VELA donning the famous blue jersey has quickly turned into a hot topic in football circles, as supporters speculate on how his style would blend with the team's existing tactics. The Rangers' hierarchy is no stranger to ambitious signings, and adding a player of VELA's caliber would signal intent not just to compete, but to challenge for titles on multiple fronts. The potential deal, while still very much a rumor, is already being dissected by analysts who ponder the financial implications and the impact on squad dynamics. Could VELA be the missing piece in Rangers' puzzle? It's a question that keeps coming up in conversations among the faithful. For now, Rangers fans remain on tenterhooks, eagerly awaiting any official word or confirmation. The prospect of having a player who's impressed in various leagues, including La Liga and MLS, is tantalizing. It also raises questions about how VELA's style might adapt to the physicality and pace of Scottish football, which often demands resilience alongside flair. Meanwhile, rival clubs watch closely, aware that Rangers could be setting the stage for a new era with this signing. The Scottish Premiership, already fiercely competitive, could see its intensity dialed up a notch if VELA's arrival materializes. For now, though, it's all speculation, a rumor that keeps fans talking and dreaming. In the end, whether this transfer comes to fruition or not, the mere possibility of Carlos VELA heading to Rangers adds an intriguing chapter to the ongoing saga of the club's transfer ambitions. Stay tuned as this story develops, because in football, rumors have a way of turning into reality when least expected. Greetings, fans. Make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel, as it's greatly appreciated by Rangers FC. And don't forget to share your thoughts on the news in the comments section below. Until the next video, stay tuned.